Your Excellency, you talked about the scientific report that was presented to you by these scientists in front of us. They didn't say that homosexuality was abnormal. They said there were a range of reasons why somebody could be homosexual. There are genetic reasons as well. So you can't dismiss that somebody could be born homosexual. So isn't this just a political bill? It's nothing to do with science.
No, the report says, first of all, you know that many of our homosexuals are actually mercenaries. They are heterosexual people who just become homosexual just because of money. They are prostitutes.
But how do we prove that? Is there
No. Let's first, that's the biggest category here. These are prostitutes for money. They are normal people. They are just recruited because of economic hardships. They go into that. Now, the other smaller category which I was defending, their conclusion is there is no single example of a purely nature-driven homosexual. Yes, there could be some association. Some of those studies showed that there could be some association with the genetics, but the people who grew up in certain environments are the ones who eventually became homosexuals. While the same identical twins, the children from the same egg, from the same ovary, same ovum, what they call monozygotic twins, what we call identical twins in our normal life. You find one is, the other one is not. And when that study they made, they found it was the environment which triggered this fellow to go that way. So therefore, there are definitions that nature without nurture, you cannot get a homosexual. That's what they are saying. Yeah. That nature without nurture, you cannot get a homosexual. So why don't we remove this nurture? The society removes this nurture. Yeah. Instead of the way the Western societies are presenting it, that there are two options. This is like a menu. You go to a hotel, you can choose either this or that. You know, our people are, and by the way, those people, the Western people you are talking about, because I pinned them down, I said, you put your signature on this.
Did you know that 10 weeks from conception, a baby in the womb already has
reputable scientist who can put his signature to the opinion that nature is the one which causes homosexuality. That's what somebody told me on the phone. But it's a matter of choice. Now they are shifting. I think this is very, very important. Uganda, as usual, may really trigger a very serious movement in the world. Because now, we now know that the natural part is a minority. The majority is the nurture, the upbringing. You know, I'm not somebody who just follows. Even these MPs, I was going to, if these people had said it was nature, I would never have agreed with the bishops and all that. That's not my issue. Because you remember Jesus was killed by bishops. So I don't listen to those groups, bishop, I don't know what. Because God gave me my head, I am mobile with it all the time. I don't follow any of those people. You remember who killed Jesus? The archbishop, called Caiaphas. Caiaphas is the one who killed Jesus. So I don't listen to those groups. Yes, if they go with our core issues, we go with them, but I can't be guided by those groups. So it's now our logic. And we have taken time, we have studied it, this is our conclusion.
Thank you.
Yes, can we have Dick and then the other lady?
My name is Leila, I correspond for Deutsche Welle Kiswahili service. First question. The gay community in Uganda is requesting to have a meeting with you. Would you give them an ear?
The what?
The homosexuals in Uganda, they are requesting to have audience with you. Yeah. So they say, no, hold on. No, they say their side of the story has not been heard and they would kindly beg to meet you so that you get to hear that side of the story. That's number one. And then number two, for the sake of my audience in Kiswahili, ningekuomba tafadhali utueleze kwa Kiswahili ni kwa nini umetia saini mkataba wa leo na nchi za magharibi zimekuwa zikikwa
homosexual wanawahitaji kwa wanawahitaji
mashoga. Mashoga.
Ndivyo wanawaita?
Mashoga.
Mashoga. Na moja?
Shoga.
Moja ni shoga?
Singular shoga, plural mashoga.
Mashoga.
Yeah. Utueleze nchi za magharibi zimekuwa zikisema kuwa ukitia saini mkataba wa mashoga basi huenda uhusiano wenu ukakuwa mgumu. Unalipi la kusema kuhusu hilo? Pia tamko la Obama amesema kuwa Uganda itakuwa ikikiuka haki za binadamu. Unalipi la kusema? Asante.
Sasa kuna wacha hiyo niache. Nilikuwa nataka kuambia msemo mmoja wa Wanyankole, lakini labda wacha niwache. The relationship with any country must be based on equal relations and mutual respect. We cannot have a relationship based on subservience, that our society is subservient to the other society, that whatever they tell us, we must do, whether we agree or not. So that's their own choice, it's not ours. For us, we want to work with the West, we have been working with the West, but they cannot, force us to do something like this, which is so fundamentally wrong. That's my answer to you.
If you are a grown man facing performance problems with your buddy down there, do not skip